Hey everybody, it's Dave of Binary Options Agency. We're back at the Epix Trader homepage because today we're going to do a little bit of an update video, and we're going to address a question that we seem to be getting a lot. And that question centers around how reliable is the semi-auto trader, and should we be just using the semi-auto trader, or are the manual signals better? Because if you remember, we've done a lot of videos and tutorials on support and resistance and how effective that can be. So some people are saying, could you do some more support and resistance for us and tell us whether or not the semi-auto trader or the manual trader is better? Actually, we've never done a comparison like head to head, so to speak. So what we're going to do today is take 3 trades that are with the semi-auto trader and 3 manual trades, and we'll see how it turns out. Now, our account balance at the start of the day here is $1,202.25. If you've been following us, you know that we started with $250 a few weeks ago. We built that up. We took a withdrawal of $500. So I think overall our profits are a little bit more than $1,500. Now, not every day is the best day. I mean, we have one day we broke even. I think we maybe won a couple of dollars. Most days, though, it's 75 to 80% win rates. So it is a good software, and if you're at all interested, which we hope that you are, because again, we have definitely seen profits, you can click the link below to Epix Trader. It's right below in the description below, and that will take you right to the sign up page, and you can get started trading with Epix Trader today. So before we start doing any kind of trading, what you always want to do is you always want to take a look at the economic calendar. We're going to walk through the whole process one more time. So you can go look at the economic calendar. You can find it at investing.com as one example. And if you see 3 bull news, you really don't want to trade about 30 minutes before to 30 minutes after or so. And where we are right now is this is our local time. So the next 3 bull news is at 1300, and it literally is 8:46. So we still have several hours to go. So it's safe to trade. There's nothing really major that's happening. So we're just going to do it very simply. We're going to go ahead and we are going to, we're trying to decide if we want to take $50 trades, because if we have 6 trades, that would be a total of $300 out there, and that's an awful steep investment. So I think we're just going to do $25 trades. And here you go. GBP, CHF, we have that one is going to go today, so we're going to trade that one. And as you know, when you click the trade button, it pops up, it tells us we can confirm the trade, and the trade will be confirmed. And the next trade that's right here is GBP CAD, and again, you always want to check and make sure that you're at the right date. We have the 18th, so we're going to do a $25 trade here, and we're going to go ahead and confirm that trade as well. And for our third trade, we see silver here. We're just going to go ahead and put in $25 there. We're going to click the trade button. It makes us confirm it, and once it's confirmed, we're all set. We now have 3 trades that are in. We can take a look at, you see silver, GBP CAD, and GBP CHF, all $25 trades that we took with the semi-auto trader. Now what we're going to do, I think, to probably be the most effective, and because there are no new trades that are showing up, we're going to take these same 3 trades and we're going to do manual trading with them. Again, we've talked about this in our past videos, and we're going to do it based on support and resistance. We love it. It is probably the most effective way to place winning trades. We'll do a quick refresher when we get there. So first thing you do is jump over to charts. We use Forex Live, but there are lots of different charts. Here's the GBP CHF chart. All right, now this is a 1-hour chart. You can do a 30-minute chart. You can do a 5-minute chart. Now, the most important thing when you're doing charts is the time frame that you use is the time frame that you'll place a trade. So we're looking at the 1-hour chart, and it's set up nicely here. So we're going to place a trade that would be 1 hour from now, or the closest thing to 1 hour from now. And we're going to show you what we're going to do and why. So let's take a look here. We're going to actually draw this. All right. So if you look, this has a very nice resistance level or a price ceiling because you can see that it is going to drop every time that it hits that ceiling. All right, look at how that goes right across. Anytime it gets up here, it bounces down. Every time. It's the third time now it's bounced. So it's right up there right now. So we anticipate that it's going to hit this wall, bounce back down. All right. So that tells us that on the 1 hour chart, GBP CHF is going to decrease. So a put would be a perfect position to take. So we're going to jump over here to our broker, which is Binary Online. And actually, if you go down here, you can see the current status of the three trades that we have. We're going to go to GBP CHF, and we're going to look for the 1 hour, which would be 1430, and we're going to place a put position based on the reading of the support and resistance lines on the chart. Now let's take a look at the silver trade and see what we can find there. Again, go back to the charts here. We pulled up silver. Now what we've noticed is, and again in the interest of time, is we took a look here at the 30-minute chart. And here too we see a very nice support line that we could carefully show you. If we go all the way over here, you can see how anytime right here it was the ceiling and it was bouncing down, then it broke through, and what happens when it breaks through is it then becomes the floor. All right, so we have the resistance levels that are down here, and anytime it's going to bottom out, it's going to go up. So now we're all the way back down here, and as you can see, it's down and it's bouncing back up a little bit. So we're right sitting on the floor at a 30-minute chart. So as you remember, what that tells us is that tells us that we could go to our platform, we can go to silver, and we could take a 30-minute trade from now, which would be 14.15, and we could place a call position, and we should be in pretty good shape. For our third trade, we're looking at the GBP CAD to take that in a manual fashion. So what we have here is a 5-minute chart, and if you look at the 5-minute setup, this would have been great. We don't actually have 5-minute options on Binary Online, which is one of the drawbacks, but if we were to draw this line for you, it would have gone from here right straight over here. It will look good, and as you can see, it's made that bounce up nicely. The closest thing that we have is we have a 45-minute chart, but because the 5-minute set up nice, let's take a look here and see. 15-minute would also look good. If you have a 15-minute option, that would be a great trade. You could still take that now at 15 minutes. It would look good. So because all those are looking good, let's see what the 45-minute trade looks like. 45-minute trade actually looks pretty good too right now, because you can see it came down here and it bounced back up, and then it came back down, and it's right sitting on it. Let's go over here to Binary Online. We can get in at 1,500 for $25. We'll take it as a call, and then we'll go down here and see how things are looking. All right, so you can see where things are with those 4 trades, and they have obviously various times to expire. And those 2 silver trades that we took, both of those have expired, and you can see both won. So we're in very good shape so far with those 2 trades. We have 2 trades, one semi that won and one manual that won. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just have to go back here and wait, see how these trades expire, and then we'll tabulate our results and we'll let you know. All right, we're at the end of the trading day. All the trades have completed. Our balance is 1273.25. So We started at 1202.25. That's a profit of $71. We can go down here. This will show us our last 4 trades. But if you remember, we took 6. So let's go over to our account, our broker, and we'll take a look here, and we can see all 6 trades. So we won 5 out of 6, which is very good. Now, if you remember, we were going to do a little kind of a competition to see. All 3 of the semi-auto ones, the ones that we just took based on the signals provided, finished in the money. So they were 3 for 3. My manual signals were 2 for 3 because I missed on this GBP CAD. And I can tell you why I missed. Actually, it was a mental mistake on my part. Could have probably been 6 for 6 today. But here's what happened. If you remember, Epix Trader is based on trend trading. So if you look at the GBP CAD original position that we were given was a put. So that means that for the period of time in which the trade goes, that it's generally going to trend in a downward direction. Now what I did is I took a call. So I was kind of bucking the trend, but again, what that shows me is that shows really how strong the algorithm is with Epix Trader, because again, it predicted the trend was going down. I shouldn't have taken a call trade there, but there was a bit of a resistance that I thought would work out, and it didn't. So it was my mistake. I mean, I own that totally, but 5 out of 6 is still very good. So if we're keeping score, 3 for 3 on the semi-auto and 2 out of 3 on my manual signals over a profit of $71. So obviously we're very happy. Hopefully you learned something along the way. Both methods are pretty good. We'll continue to give you some updates, and if you have any questions, shoot us an email.